What is going on, everybody? It's your observant lineman again here, and we have another breaking headline, another high-profile player signing with a new team, Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ has made the decision to sign with the LA Rams. Yes, the LA Rams that just signed Von Miller about a week and a half ago. They are now holding the most stacked roster in the NFL and the first NFL probably super team that we have seen in quite a while. But let's take a look here. OBJ in LA has a nice ring to it. The Rams have agreed to terms with wide receiver OBJ. Now, of course, some people will say that OBJ has been kind of stretching this out a little bit further than he should have. I would say, yeah, maybe, wants to take his time, wants to make a decision. Now that he has the chance to make a decision on his own, rather than to be traded like he was with the New York Giants, traded to Cleveland, and what seemed like it was going to be a good situation to start, soured quickly. Then OBJ got hurt, and now they release him. He clears waivers, and he's able to pick which team he wants to sign with. And for a player like him, who is potentially still in his prime, unlikely, but potentially still in his prime, you can still get a good 3 years of maybe top tier wide receiver production from him, barring any injuries. He has a chance to choose where he wants to go. He chooses the Rams. Now there has been some reaction to this as well. Let's take a little bit of take a look at a little bit of the reaction. First, hear from old Stephen A. Smith, as the sentiment generally with people who are the talking heads of the sports media world is that this is a really good move for OBJ in many more ways than just being on the Rams football team. He's in the city of LA. He's going to have access to a number of different levels of media exposure. And LeBron James, also a huge athlete, one of the biggest athletes in the world. He is stationed in LA, obviously with the Lakers. He has a huge production company out in LA. So OBJ's clearly got his eyes on things past football as well, because he is a brittle individual and he does injure quite easily. He is probably thinking about his post-football life, and being someone who is close with LeBron James, this will be a good opportunity for him to be in that part of the country, to be able to, work more closely with one of his good friends. But let's take a listen here to what Stephen A. Smith had to say.
This is what it's all about right here. Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Rams. Let me tell you something right now. They definitely going for it. Von Miller now. Odell Beckham Jr. to join Kupp, Woods, Matthew Stafford, and the crew. You got the defense. You got the offense. That means you have no excuses. Think this was the right move for Odell. It appears to be the right move. I mean, you're going to be in La La. You're going to be in the sunshine, Southern California weather. You understand? You're vying for a Super Bowl. You make some noise in this particular situation. It could propel your career once more. I think this is the right situation for him. I think he made the right call. I've been saying it all week long. He finally did it. We'll see if it works out. But I like this for Odell. I like this. Let's face reality. Matthew Stafford. He likes throwing the ball deep. We know that. It might not necessarily be the case with Baker. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, this is what it's all about right here.
All right, so I actually think that Stephen A. Smith is right on a lot of these things. As far as the setup of this Los Angeles Rams team goes, they're stacked. They are stacked. They got a good defense. Got Jalen Ramsey, got Von Miller, got Aaron Donald. They got a good offense. You got Matthew Stafford, got OBJ, you got Chris Kupp, what's his name? Cooper Kupp, I think his name is. And you've got the setup for a team that could challenge for a Super Bowl. But, looks good on paper doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to come through in real time. We shall see how that plays out. They did just get their asses kicked just a week ago. So, this could be something that works out well for them. But I could also see this playing out the same way that the Deshaun Jackson signing played out. That wasn't, for some reason, wasn't a good fit. He was a deep threat. He scored early when he got on the squad. He was a threat immediately for the team, and then he was gone. Now he's with the Raiders. It just wasn't a good fit for some reason. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really dug into that situation since it's happened. But this could be something that does rejuvenate OBJ's career. So we'll see how that plays out. But also, Jalen Ramsey himself, who quote tweeted a tweet that he sent out when they signed Von Miller. So he said, just feeling this mood again, which clearly was the kind of foreshadowing of the signing for OBJ. But I do think that this should be something that works out good for these Rams. But this is the NFL. There are no guarantees, and anything can happen on any given Sunday. But let me know, what do you guys think about OBJ signing with Los Angeles Rams? Leave your comments down below. Hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to the observant lineman Uche Nwaneri. Appreciate you guys very much for checking this out, and I will catch you all on the next video. Peace.